I think you need to take a look at it from the perspective of financial inclusion and wealth inclusion. India has achieved, with the numbers I mentioned, financial inclusion. Wealth inclusion is still not there. And that is where a lot of things still need to happen. I've had the privilege to work in, and how you move people from being savers to investors. And it's a multi-pronged approach you need to have. So, to simplify it, I would say you need to have the technology. Part of the technology is here, but you need more technology. You need to have the products. And when I say products, there's a complexity, because it's not only the investment products, it's also the digital product, which is the whole customer experience. People don't relate to a financial product. They relate to an experience. And then you have the education, which is extremely important. I would say, if you take a look at today, the state of literacy, financial literacy, there's progress that needs to happen globally, but I think India, is part of that story. Wealth management, I think, needs to be defined properly first. There's so many versions of wealth management, and you can't talk about wealth management without looking at the individual segments. Wealth management, so first of all, the word wealth can be a little bit controversial sometimes. Wealth management should be for everyone, okay? The democratization of wealth management is something that should happen. Very often, and I think when you take a look at the state of the wealth management industry in India, it's a little bit of an elite. So there's I would say, a few thousand families that have access to wealth managers. Wealth management can include elements of advisory, so investment advisor, there's elements of succession planning, there's all sorts of different things. And depending on the segment you look at, the needs and requirements will be very different. At the basis, I would say wealth management should be advisory, fiduciary advisory for everyone, whatever your level of assets. And this is where I think a lot of innovation still needs to happen here, because there is these few thousand families that have access to a wealth manager, someone that will talk to them and guide them. And then there's the next 100, 200, 300 million potential clients that actually are in a little bit of a void. They don't know what to do. They need that guidance.